From ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. Hours before a scheduled 4-day pause in the Gaza fighting, more air attacks by these Israeli jets. In exchange for 50 women and children, Israel is expected to release about 150 Palestinian women and children held in detention. Israeli officials say they have a list of who will be released and are notifying families. Ruby Chen's son is one of the captives who isn't on the list.
All of its actions should be focused on that goal. How do I get as many hostages out as soon as possible? If that requires less press conferences, less talking, more doing, that should be the way that the government operates.
3 young children were among 5 people injured in a knife attack in central Dublin today. Police say they have not ruled out any motive. The attack led to violence between riot police and a group of anti-immigrant protesters. Some food banks across the U.S. say they're experiencing an increase in demand following the end of pandemic-era SNAP benefits, an increase in inflation, and other regional factors. Some critics call for politicians to lower the temperature, but generally they don't physically mean this.
President Biden took part in a chilly family tradition on this Thanksgiving holiday. According to a post by his granddaughter Naomi on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, the president joined his grandchildren for the annual Biden family polar bear plunge, a dip in the frigid waters off Nantucket. That's the island off Massachusetts where the Bidens are spending the holiday. The picture shows the president, his grandchildren, his son Hunter, and Naomi's husband Peter wrapped in striped towels in front of bright blue water and a blue sky. The water temperature off Nantucket, about 50 degrees. Karen Travers, ABC News, Washington.
Philadelphia has America's first and oldest Thanksgiving parade. Floats, balloons, and bands like the King Philip Regional Marching Band from New Jersey. You're listening to ABC News. Some families are just sitting down for their Thanksgiving meal. Others have already put the leftovers away and are turning attention to Black Friday deals. The California Highway Patrol, Fresno Sheriff's Office, and police are reminding shoppers to stay safe, be aware of their surroundings, and take precautions.
Take those things that are visible in your car, your wallets, your purses, those things that you've bought in our shopping centers. Take those away and don't make them visible. Criminals thrive on those opportunities to steal your things out of your cars and make you a victim.
Under Sheriff Steve McComas says don't forget to lock all packages in the trunk. 60 years later, and people are still filled with sadness and regret over the assassination of President Kennedy.
Hundreds gathered to remember the day in 1963 when the president was killed. For others, the memories are more personal.
It was not a nice day.
Former Secret Service agent Mike Howard had a bad feeling the day that Kennedy arrived.
Told him not to get in the open car. Tried to get him to ride in a closed car.
6 decades later, Howard says he still feels regret.
Could have done something. I could have done something. Well, we didn't.
At 92, Mike Howard is still a reserve police officer, one of the oldest in Texas. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
Come April, the historic city of Venice, Italy, will start testing a daily admission fee and cap on visitor access to its famous canals. The goal is to manage tourist numbers. This is ABC News.
Red Baron's new fully loaded hand-tossed style pizza is so full of topping.
Hold on there, partner. That there pizza is big enough for the both of us.
With a half pound of toppings and a soft, chewy crust. It sure is. Problem is, though, this town ain't. Introducing the Red Baron fully loaded hand-tossed style pizza. Share something awesome.